last night, Hayden Quinn explored Knysna, the oyster capital of South Africa and one of the most popular destinations on the Garden Route. Road trips are definitely big business in South Africa, and we're here to talk more about hitting the tarmac with Yvonne and Sharon from Safari Now. Good morning, ladies.
Hi.
How are you?
We're awesome, thanks.
So, Yvonne, I know that the Garden Route is one of the most popular holiday destinations in South Africa, but what is it about this stretch of road that just makes it so special?
Well, leigh-anne, it definitely is one of the most popular destinations for both locals and international travelers. The reason for this is the vast variety of options that you've got in the area. So you've got examples like beaches, beautiful beaches, some great golf courses, you've got game reserves, you've got even bungee jumping there. It's obviously an incredibly beautiful part of the country, but what makes it so special is that there are all these little stops and shops that you can go to that make this experience feel like you've got a bunch of different holiday experiences happening for the price of one. And another really special mention is the pad stills that you'll find along the way, where I guarantee you're going to find some unique and delicious pad stock.
Wow, you know, I love a putt style. Nothing beats a putt style, and I know that putt courses, it's a staple for many South Africans. So where are some of the really amazing places that one could stop at along the way?
Well, everyone has to eat, right?
Yes.
So stopping is definitely key when it does come to road trips. And the Garden Route has a lot of amazing places that you could stop over. We have Peregrine Farm Store, which is best known for all their wide variety of food. They have an awesome selection of coffee, biltong, freshly baked bread. So it's definitely worth it just traveling there just so you can stop over. And then a little up the end too, closer to PE, we also have a place called Nanaga, which is a really like a South African institution because they have freshly baked bread, everything is fresh, locally sourced, and their pies are the most amazing. If you're trying to keep the kids happy and quiet in the back seat, you're not going to do too much better than freshly baked lamb pie, trust me.
Wow, I love a lamb pie. I'm like just feeling the hunger pangs right now. But you know what, this is really the wonderful thing about road trips and this whole idea of going nowhere slowly, but stopping off at all of these little gems along the way. It's really what makes road trips unique, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's a big part of South African culture, especially because we have so many diverse landscapes. It's a place that's begging to be traveled by car. And normally you find that when you travel flying from one point to another, you miss out on so much of the inspiring landscape that's in between. So if you have some time spare, I would highly encourage that you hop your family into a car, take a drive, and then you can stop over at all those quirky, unexplored places that you've never been to, stop over at a self-catering apartment that's going to cost you, you know, maybe less than 400 Rand, and it's a place that you don't have to book way in advance. So we absolutely love road trips.
Absolutely. Breathtaking and affordable at the same time. Now, Yvonne, like what other, now that we've locked off the Garden Route, what other amazing places are there to visit on a road trip in South Africa?
Well, leigh-anne, if you really want to get off the beaten track, then the Eastern Highlands route is definitely the way to go. It's absolutely stunning. You pass through some quirky towns like Lady Grey, which has actually been likened to a Swiss village in the Alps during winter. It's quite enchanting. And also roads, where you'll find Tiffendal, and Tiffendal is the only ski resort in South Africa.
Wow.
Another breathtaking place to go to is the Panorama Route. And as the name suggests, it's all about the views. It's all about the amazing views. You're going through Blyde River Canyon, as well as God's Window, which is correctly named. This place has stunning views, eh? And you also have some special towns that you can stop at, like Pilgrim's Rest. And another really good thing about the Panorama Route is that you've got a lot of holiday accommodation places that you can stay at. So if you wanted to stop somewhere, take it all in, then you've got the opportunity to do so.
Wonderful. Wow, who's about ready for a road trip? Me, please.
Me too.
Sharon, what are some of your favorite places to visit?
Oh, well, that's always a tricky question. I mean, we have over 20,000 places on our site at the moment, so narrowing it down is a pretty tricky task. But we do have this amazing place out in the wilderness. It's called the Old Trading Post. It's this kind of old school ambience place. It's a historic building, and best of all, you can stay there for less than 400 Rand.
Wow.
And then out in Knysna, we have this amazing place in the lagoon. It's called the Lofts. It has uninterrupted views. It's right on the water's edge, so definitely a place considering to go to.
Wow. Now, I mean, we have you ladies here, and I'm sure everyone that's watching at home is saying, how can I get involved? How can I experience any of this? Yvonne?
Well, I have good news for you. As usual, we come bearing gifts. And this week, we've got some really great prizes up for grabs. All you have to do is join us on Twitter and join our Monday night chats. That is on Travel Local SA. And you stand the chance to get a weekend at the Lofts, which Sharon's just mentioned now, with breakfasts included and full body massages as well. Everybody needs a bit of pampering. So please join our conversations Monday nights.
This is like an Oprah moment. Everyone's getting one. Well, you first have join the community.
You have to join us.
That's where it starts. Ladies, thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
joining
much.
us.
Thank
You've
you.
made my Tuesday. You've taken it from here to here.
Road
Awesome
trips.
stuff. Road trips all the way. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, Leigh-anne.
Well, there you have it. Safari now supports locals traveling local, and we have so many amazing places to travel to across our beautiful country. Local travel is fun, safe, and exciting, and can be as memorable as any overseas trip. So make sure that you travel local. Ewan, I know that you are a big local traveler, my friend.
How did Hayden book Neisner? SafariNow.com.